Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World. Yes, I'm 3 days late. I know. I'm behind the curve. What can I say? But here I am. and I'm literally just looking at this for the first time. I did do one thing, I'll tell you. I went into the options and I set up my wheel and side panel. I set some things up there, but I have not gone into the game. So, first look for me completely. I'm glad you all are joining me to check this out. Sharko, AM Hedgehog, Rob, Caveman. Look at this, guys. And Bloodshot Gamer. Stephen Murray, how you guys doing? Good to have you here. You get to watch me make a fool out of myself trying to figure all this out. I don't think it'll be that bad, but one thing that I was going to point out that Sharko mentioned in Discord today, we've already got DLC, guys. And not most of this is from Giants, but there are a couple options, or not DLC, I'm sorry, mods. You can see the government subsidy sign has already been uploaded by Realismus Modding. One of the first mods out. So, there you go. And there was somebody mentioning something. There was something else too. I thought somebody else had one out, but apparently not. So anyway, we got Zalisa, Cosmin, Naveli. How are you guys doing? So I guess we're just going to go straight into career mode. We got our traditional save game, new farmer, farm manager, start from scratch. We're going to go new farmer and check out the map everybody's excited about, Elm Creek. Let's get our feet wet, shall we? I'm stoked. Bubba Dude. What's the good word, Bubba Dude? Oh, and of course I get my early purchase, whatever you call it. Hey, I worked for 9 hours and came straight home to get this ready to go, so I might not be at my peak, but we'll do what we can. Oh, it's going to be a little bit weird, Sharko and Caveman being in the chat, but not in the stream. But we are going to be doing this on Wednesday, guys. The Wednesday stream. Wednesday stream, we are going to be... We asked everybody on Sunday, and everybody said, let's do Elm Creek. So I think that's what the three of us are going to give it a shot. I don't even have a character yet. Check this out. Let's get our name first, because Harvu is probably not going to cut it. Just Harv, all capitals. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ashton had some issues with contracts already today. So we get some nice character options here, actually. We got six men, 6 ladies, and I get to pick what hair I want. This is pretty much the style I wear all the time anyway, so we're gonna try to get real Harv here to some degree. As frightening as that might sound, yeah, that's about my beard. And that's probably, I don't think I have a mustache quite that thick, but yeah, that's probably better. That's the better choice. Oh yeah, we can even select our color. Look at that. If we're gonna do real Harv, we probably ought to just get the grays working. Okay, it automatically did the grays there. I'm not quite that gray, but oh well. Bubba Dude, thank you so much for the donation, man. 25 bucks going to help our Christmas cause. And since we're looking at the game, I did try to take down the Christmas meter there. But apparently Streamlabs is being stubborn. Gavin Cruchan.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Big shout out to Bubba Dude, everybody. Hashtag Bubba Dude. I did notice that we have some branded gear. And I want to say this looks Fentish, but I'm not entirely sure it's Fent. I think it is. I'm going to say it is. We're going to have a Fent jacket, some blue jeans. Oh, I guess I could select the color on that. We're going to stick with that. We're calling that Fent. Pierce Holmes, how you doing? Eric Kuntz. Yeah, we got lots of folks dropping in. So we got our shoes. And oh, they give us 2 John Deere hats, but there's not a Fendt hat. I think I need to go with the black leather baseball cap then. That works for me. And we better have some work gloves because our hands are going to get dirty. Oh, we've even got glasses this time, and they're actually real glasses. That's a pretty close facsimile of Harv. Minus a couple of pounds. Hey Ethan, how you doing, man? Okay, so we've got our character. Would you like a short guided tour? Do we want the short guided tour, guys? I don't think so. I think we want to guide our own tour. I'd rather learn it myself. If you'd like to start the guided tour, later start a new career in Elm Creek or Hout Barrelon and you'll be asked again. Okay. Well, we've got our standard controls menu, and F1 does shut that off. That's good to know, but I'm going to leave it on for now. I've got, we got sleep right here, and they're even telling us where the trigger is these days. Oh man, and I've got this targeting reticle. A little bit laggy starting out here. The game decided that my settings should be ultra high, so my graphics settings. So far it looks good. Probably just trying to load. Okay, so we've got our map. This is pretty slick. Nice controls menu here. Our standard filters that we're used to seeing. Growth. Oh, stubble tillage. We've got some new stuff here. Seed bed, growing, ready to harvest, harvested, remove. Okay, very cool. Soil composition is standard, what we're used to seeing. Except the whole map needs plowing. I don't think that's quite right. Something not working there. And the whole map needs lime. That's a little bit weird. And let me catch up. Pierce Holmes, Graham Pierce, Elizabeth Metzger. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with me. Checking this out for the first time and seeing where the wrinkles are in the road and figuring out what I can do about it. Okay, we've got an active workers menu. That's kind of cool. We've got our crop calendar for seasons, obviously. Pretty much what we have seen in the seasons mod before. Planting season, harvest season. A little bit more broken up than what the seasons mod did in 19, but it is what it is. We've got our calendar, very nice. Crop prices, exactly what we would expect them to be. Oh, that's even nicer, actually. Oh, that's very nice, actually. This is a nice change. Hey, David. Bandit, how you doing, bud? This is a really nice change. So you select your crop, and then it gives you all of the prices wherever it is, instead of having to fiddle with their list before. That's really, really nice addition. I like that a lot. Excellent. Okay, we've got our traditional vehicle menu and all of the bells and whistles, the value, etc., etc. Very nice. Income and expenditures. Okay, we start traditionally just like we did with $100,000. We have no animal pens yet. And contracts, nice contract menu. I like that. Very nice indeed. I wonder why they start us in August, though. That seems a little bit strange to me, but the commands to slow down time are the same. And is our shop menu the same? Yes, it is. Pretty much what we would expect to see, although this is a fantastic addition. This shows that Giants is really starting to listen to their player base, because the used vehicle sales section is a fantastic addition to the game. You can get some what would normally be extremely expensive. Now, from what I read, this is limited and will change over time. So, like, I could get this tractor right now at $28,000, 56% discount. It's going to have some hours on it, 25 months, things like that. It's probably going to break down a little bit more. I'm really interested to see what they've done with all of the wear and repairs and stuff like that. I'm very interested to see that. But if we customize this tractor, the shop menu is very similar to what we're used to, except we've got our prices down here, information here. It's much cleaner interface, guys, which I really like. Configurations over here on the right. And I'm going to turn that off. The noise that the HUD makes when you click through things. Oh, oh, look at that. Custom license plates. I'm sorry, but that's pretty darn cool. I hadn't heard about this, but that is very, very cool. Very nice. Okay. I'm glad I checked that. Then we've got our list of owned items. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Where's our least? There's least. And mods. Okay, what's this? Animal dealer, wardrobe. You can change your clothes. And then this shows us the farmland that we own. Okay, very nice. Harley, how you doing? Oh, is that what it is, David? That everything needed plowing and lime so that it was all harvestable? Did I miss something there? Probably. Jeanette Akeberg, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to keep up with everybody, but I'm kind of involved in sorting all this out. So we've got our standard silo. I'll be turning the markers off at some point. Traditional barn. An American barn, I should say. This is all very traditionally American. Now, there's one thing that I really, really want to do. Construction. Interesting. So we can build factories. We've got our animal pens right here. We can pick our different animals, including bees and others. Oh, we've got our Poochie. Decorations. Nice fence options, actually. It's nice to see some interesting fences. Very cool. And then we've got our traditional landscaping. Sculpting, painting. Oh, they're going to let us place our own trees now. And even some of those ugly, crappy shrubbery. Oh, but we've got some flowers. We could put those in. Hey, James, T-Rex. Very nice. Okay, yeah, these are our buildings. Silos. Traditional bunker silos. Although a few different varieties this time. So that's nice to see. Same with the silos. They're giving us options now. And I like the way they've set... it was such a cluster, and especially when you get as many mods as I run on my off the grid series. I mean, literally, I must have 500 placeables just in case I need them. And well, that becomes a real challenge to deal with when you're trying to find something in the shop. So this is a very nice addition to the placeables menu. We've got our one traditional farmhouse. And James, the cardinal degree is actually an FS19 too on the mini map. I use it all the time, so I'm glad they carried that over as well. Very glad. We've got way stations also. Well, let's see. Tab takes us right through our. I'm kind of digging this Deutz-Fahr harvester right here. I got to tell you, that's not bad. Looks like all of our options are the same. Let's see if everything. Oh, we haven't attached the header. Yep, side panel's working just the way it's supposed to. Oh, I like the RPM meter over there. When I fired up the header, we watched the RPMs just grow right up. That's pretty slick. This thing plugs right along too. Look at that crop residue. That looks really good. Really good. Let's get that off the screen. You know what else is interesting is the stability on this thing. With no GPS, this thing is holding a pure 90 degrees. It's not rocking and rolling all over the place. That's nice. It seems like a small thing, but you know, driving down a field straight in FS19 is kind of like pulling teeth. I gotta be honest with you. That's why GPS was so important. But if FS19 is going to hold true cardinal directions like this, maybe it's just this one harvester, I don't know. Yeah, that looks really good on the fields. What do you guys think? I had heard that, Steven. A lot like our play on PV Uncharted, but more like the real deal on this map, or in this gameplay. Yeah, I'm genuinely kind of amazed and impressed by how well this keeps a straight line down the field. Really surprised by that. I make sure I'm on a 90 degrees and it's going to sit there in a rock solid straight line. And this wheat that's ready to harvest, I'm pretty sure that's wheat. Yeah, of course it is. That looks really good too. And you know what's nice? I mean, it's a minor little thing, but if you look through here, it's not just that flat tan brown color. They've got some green intermixed, like there's some that's still not quite ripe yet. Really nice job on those textures. Very nice indeed. You know, this isn't a half bad harvester. And I saw something when the game was loading up the first time. I saw that you can now harvest during the rain. But that's a big change. Because you know in 19, look at the ballers. I think you mean balers. And I will do that here in just a second. I think I have a pickup truck too, so we can at least do a little drive around. Actually, you know, that reminds me. They have Zalisa, and we're going to get to that too. There are a couple little tests that I want to run. A couple of things that I in particular have thought, man, this really needs to be better from FS19, and I want to see if they're better. Now, that's one thing I did too. I did expand my field of view from 60 degrees to 75, so I do have a little bit of an expanded field of view here. Man, I can't believe the way this is just straight line down the field. I'm not going to say that it completely makes GPS unnecessary, because GPS is awfully nice, but I am going to say Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. That's the button you want, Harv, right there. Drop it. Drop it, Spanky. Mr. Dude, homie bro. Hey man, keep doing what you're doing. Your video is the sole reason I got into FS19. Looking forward to playing 22. Outstanding. Very cool. Good to hear that, man. And now I'm, Harv, I can't read chat and drive at the same time, so my straight line thing just flew out the window, and I totally mucked up this field. But I'm not going to do any more on it. Okay, very nice indeed. Okay, so, oh yeah, that's what I got to get rid of. That autosave. Harv hates the autosave. We also, okay, grocery mart, gas station. Where's our shop? Water tank. Rent a train? Really? You can rent a train to go to Goldcrest Valley? That's intriguing. Too cool. How you doing, bud? Christine, how are you? Good to see you with me for this, watching me fiddle my way through. I have not looked at this at all, so bear with me a little bit because I'm trying to sort it out as I go here. That's my farm. Bakery. There's got to be a shop, right? Vehicles, combines, trailers. Oh, I see what we've got going on here. Okay. Fishing then? Absolutely fishing. As it says in the video description, every donation, large or small, is going to help families in need for Christmas from now until December 12th. And it doesn't matter when I'm streaming or what I'm doing, even if I'm not online and you wanted to throw a donation, that will definitely go to help families who are struggling at Christmas time. Oh, well, thank you, Pete. It's the basket icon. Oh, there it is. I was just bouncing all around it. Alright, let's visit the shop. Because there's something I want to check out here. And, of course, I was standing on the trigger. Not that I needed it, but... Okay, first things first. Vehicles. Let's look at a small tractor. There. I like this Massey Ferguson. And I want to lease that bad boy. Yes. Okay. I've got auto start turned on too. What I want to try to find out is, where do I deal with these workers? I feel like there's a menu that I'm missing. Oh, maybe I just hadn't scrolled down far enough. There it is. Nope, that's game settings. Okay. Autosave off. Get out of here. Seasons 1 to... Okay. Okay. This is what I was missing. We don't want them to buy anything. We learned that lesson from FS19, right? I haven't seen anything come through fishing. If you're trying to do it through YouTube, I'll tell you the best way is to probably look down in the channel or the video description down below and use the link to Streamlabs, because YouTube takes 30% and Streamlabs doesn't. So more money will get to the families. Now I'm covering most of what YouTube isn't. Okay, yes, we have no production chains. Help. Where are the workers? Maybe if I'm in a vehicle, it just gives me the option. H. That's it. And I want you. Nope. That just gives me the worker tab. So that's right. Segan, thank you for reminding me. So this is the AI worker menu. Oh, create job. Okay, set destination. So I can pick a target destination right back to the farm. We'll just say right there. Okay. And there he goes. I'm going to see if he gets this tractor back to the farm with no problems. I'm really, really happy to see something like this in the game, I have to tell you. We used to have to set up our own auto drive courses for all this. Now, one thing I noticed, traffic is turned off here. There's no traffic. And that's what because it's not letting me zoom in on the map. Maybe I've got to do it here. Why is it not zooming? Strange. Anyway, I did target the farm. Mostly. Okay, it's not a perfect system. But fishing from the northeast kicks in for $1. Thank you, fishing. Very much appreciate that. It's not a perfect system, but hey, it works. Oh, not a lot of traffic? Probably because there's
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Absolutely outstanding. Okay, we're sorting these little things out. My favorite type of music, Segan, is usually some kind of hard rock. I like all kinds of music. The truth of it is, my Zoom is not working at all. Like, my mouse doesn't function on Zoom, so. Apparently it put in the decimal on you, bud. That's not it. Alright, we need to check our settings and see why my mouse is being so funky. It's nice that they've broken up the keyboard controls and the gamepad controls and stuff into different segments now. Yeah, the mouse is set up to do this, but it's not functioning. So if I go to my map now, I could see I'm not getting any zoom whatsoever. It said 1 and 2 would zoom, and it's not zooming also. A few of their song, James. Okay, Sharko did tell me to look at the balers, so we're going to go look at some of these different pieces of equipment, since he seems to think that's a big deal. I do like the fact you don't scroll left and right in the shop anymore. It's up and down. It's a small thing, but it actually is much, much nicer. Bale loaders, balers, bale wrappers. Oh, look at that. We got a small Massey Ferguson baler.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Pierce. Give it up for Pierce, everybody. Hashtag Pierce for donating to our families in need. All right, too cool. Sounds good, man. Oh, look at that. We've got a high density baler now. We've got the bio baler that wouldn't work on the one map we tried it on. In FS19 anyway. we got good stuff working in here. Packs. What are packs? Oh, so it just if you want to do something, it tells you everything that you need to buy to do it. That's kind of cool, actually. Is that what I think it is? Is that like a milling machine? As soon as I get the information down from this particular version of the game, Christine, absolutely. And too cool. Have fun back at work, bud. Sorry you have to go back, but we'll catch you later, man. Winter, we've got a salt spreader, we got a plow. All right, very nice. Okay, that's a cool feature. I like that. And then, of course, we've got all our branding. They've actually broken this up too. That's nice. I'm liking what they've done with the shop. Oh, look at buckets. You might find something interesting. Okay, okay. Actually, one thing that I did want to do because I want to test something is I want to buy a chainsaw. Buckets, buckets. Who got the buckets? Does it matter which one? Front loader, wheel loader, or telehandlers? Big bag lifter dual. Yeah, I'm not sure you can buy the pack, like if that you can just buy a pack. Can you buy the whole pack? I think it just tells you what you need to buy, and so you could buy one and come out and buy the second one, buy the next one, etc., etc. That's what I was looking at, front loader. We've got some funky bale handlers. We've got much nicer pallet forks starting out, though. Looks like a respectable log fork, too. So this Flegel Ruby 2000. Well, that's because your name keeps popping up as Christine Segan. I'll be honest with you, it's hard to remember when you're not not posting your real name, but it's all good. We'll get it one of these days. Proverbial silage cutter. Get good stuff in the shop. Pretty traditional animal trailers, what we're used to seeing. Oh, we've got some. We've actually got some interesting augers to move crop now, so that's nice actually. Instead of just the potato belts. Combinations. Where am I looking for combinations? Owned, used vehicle, packs, objects, tools, brands, leased, mods and DLC. I don't see anything called combinations. You're gonna have to tell me where that's at, David. I don't know where it is. Mulchers. That's interesting. Oh, they've got a crimper. That's nice. So in the real world, these crimpers, a lot of times anyway, they will fill them up with water to add weight to them. And they'll run them over a field just to crush the crop so that it will dry. Usually if they're trying to make hay out of something like a grass field and they want it to dry, this will sort of kill off the crop and allow it to start drying. Well, I have the crimper, but I've got buy, back, lease, camera zoom, and rotate camera. Maybe it needs to be a tractor. Oh, that's funky. A methane powered little open tractor. That's kind of cool. Interesting. I'm not sure how long the stream's going to go until I feel like I might have a little bit of a handle on this. I'm not getting any kind of a combination option, David. Hey, Ben. How's it going, man? Harvester. Maybe that was the ticket. I think I know where it's. There it is. Combinations. Oh yeah. Okay, so I didn't have to go into it. I just pick one. Pick a harvester. Oh, it's got to be the Fent. Click combinations, and it automatically pulls up the headers I can use. That is a match made in heaven right there. Without a doubt. That helps so much. Because then you have to go, let's say this is the Fent ideal, and well, in the old game, it had a list of different tools that it would attach to and you could use, and you had to remember those or write them down, and then you go back to your headers and blah, blah, blah. I bet it does the same thing on the forage harvesters too. Yes, yes it does. Very nice. So you're saying the plows kind of suck? I'm not a big fan of chisel plows to begin with. I'll be honest with you. I'd much rather use a subsoiler. Okay. We've got a cultivator. We don't have a plow anyway. Okay. I wanted to check something. Because I can, and this is not going to be a saved play or anything. Yep, chainsaw works the same. That is one big gnarly tree right there. We've got tree sounds. We've got tree sounds. You know, we had to install a mod for this to get tree sounds, and now we just got tree sounds. Hey, Matt, how you doing, bud? Ah, don't worry about it, Colby. Glad to have you with us today, man. Glad you're dropping in. Oh, the physics is better. Because it actually took some real force to get this to drop out of my hand. Look at that. Believe it or not, this is one of the things I wanted to test, was how hard was it going to be to carry something and manipulate it. And it's doing exactly what it should be doing. Very nice. Oh, there's 100 Easter eggs in this to search for? That's interesting. I'm kind of digging it. They've made a lot of really nice changes, I think, that were absolutely positively necessary. They've added some new stuff to the game that was clearly important additions. It looks like we do start with a small cultivator subsoiler thingy. I feel like the vehicles move a lot faster too. I mean, look how quick this is going through this field, and I don't feel like FS19 was quite so speedy. Omega Wyvern, welcome to Harv's World. Glad to have you with us. Is this tractor? Oh, I pushed the weight down the field. I should have known better. Oops. They did that to us in FS19 too. Get that, go away. The new American trucks. Yeah, I haven't looked at the vehicles yet. Oh, they turned our tractor around too. You see the icon in the upper left-hand corner? The front used to be facing to the left, now it faces to the right. That's good to know. Oh, look at that. We just dug up some rocks. There's those rocks that we were talking about earlier. Kind of hard to see, but they're definitely there. Look how fast this rips through the field, though. I really don't think FS19 moved quite so quickly. Yeah, David, I know. Pushing it down the field is not the way to play the game. Well, to be fair, in FS19 I was brand new. I had never played an FS game before when I first started. I should have known better this time. I should have checked for a weight in front of it. But it's a John Deere, right? It's supposed to be like the conquering hero of the tractor world. They should just, have all the weight they need without additions. You actually get quite a bit of rocks on these fields. I don't know how long I'll continue to run with that setting turned on, but we'll see. The textures are really, really nice. I like what they've done with the ground. That looks much more natural, don't you think? Yeah, I think that looks really good. I think our first challenge on Wednesday should be just getting things going. I don't want to go into it too pre-made, Maybe we just need to take on the challenge, the three of us, of starting from scratch, a genuine start from scratch, no mods. What do you guys think? You think Sharko, Caveman, and I could make it work running Elm Creek, no mods, start from scratch, limited money? I mean, you might have to watch us, hand cut down trees for a while, but not completely done with FS19, no. There'll be a little bit more Harv's World on FS19. I'm not going to say how much more, but alright, I'm not going to do this whole field or anything. Like I said, this is not a save. This is just Harv checking out the game for the first time. And so far, so good. There are several mods, Bandit, that Giants has uploaded, but Realismus Modding managed to get a mod on ModHub on the very first day. And it's one that everybody will love. It's the government subsidy sign, which pays you $100,000 per sign every hour. There's plenty of people who don't play the game to earn the money. They just play the game to experience the life of a farmer, I reckon. Although I'm telling you, the way tractors stick on a straight line now, maybe it's different on a plowed field where the ground is bumpy, but look at that. Solid. 269.9 and not batting an eye. That's good stuff right there. Get rid of that plow. Now that I kind of know where the shop is, I'm going to drive over there and get a baler. I want to see how these bales turn out over here. There's 2 signs? Well, I think Sharko and Caveman, if Caveman's still watching, I think we've got our challenge. I think we jump in on start from scratch, and we jump in on start from scratch and try to make a go of it. $500,000 start, owning nothing. What's the second sign, David? Mi Familia Mexican Restaurant. Oh, I need to stop in there. I love Mexican food. Oh, federal and municipal. Okay, that's interesting. Look at the gravel texture on this parking lot here. That is much nicer too. I know it's little minor things, but it's the minor things sometimes that really make a difference. All right, let's look at those balers again. I want the little one. Try the little Massey. Oh gosh. 350,000 an hour and 350 an hour. Holy crap. That's just crazy. John Deere, pick up the weight. Yeah, like I said, I jumped straight in, so I didn't set up any of the settings or anything. I didn't switch to American. We will, though. We will. Oh, there's a small bale stacker, too? What am I going back without the small bale stacker for? Although I'll probably have to come back and get it anyway, huh? Yeah. Now the question is, can you make a helper bale? Oh, we need to try that. Oh, yes. We need to try that in a big way. Hey, Marquez. I am today, James. I'm very European today. Actually, my family history anyway comes from England and the Netherlands, so I feel like a lot of those traditions rubbed off on my family, and they've ultimately rubbed off on me. Or something. Will you stop that? Those are tiny bales. Yeah, you can pick the bales up by hand, but Is there a collector for these little ones of any kind? I need a tractor with a better turning radius. These are so small it probably doesn't matter that much. This whole game is Farming Simulator 22, Marquez. This is Harv's first look at FS22, man. Good to see you again, bud. And this John Deere does not have a good turning radius on it whatsoever. Okay, before I get too far along here. And I can't bloody zoom in. My zoom is busted. Okay, so what if I create job? No, not go to. It's the only job that's available to him is to go somewhere, so... Nope, don't want to do that. They have, Robert. I'm impressed. I'm genuinely impressed. What I've seen so far, everything looks really, really good. See, for a little dinky field with this little tiny amount of straw, you'd want small bales on it anyway, because, oh, there's a good question. Can you empty your baler? Can you empty your baler? If I had 20 million in Farming Simulator 22, a new map. That's what I would get. That's too much to start with, especially on the small maps that we get right out of the gate. That's too much to start with even on a big map, I gotta tell you. Well, I've tried that too. It's not an actual button, it's just a what do you do to zoom the map, and it's not letting me, well, not letting me zoom. So something is a little screwy. I'm trying it on my steering wheel now. I don't know. Yeah, I've tried that too, David. Oh, there it is. Except it only functions part of the time. Something is funky with zoom on this for me. So I'm gonna have to do some work on that. Because even when I use the joystick on the side panel, it zoomed in, but now it won't zoom in anymore and it won't zoom back out. Something is conflicting somewhere. Okay, so if I hit 1 on my keyboard, or 2 on my keyboard, I can zoom out, and then if I use the stick on the side panel, I can zoom in. So at least I know how to do it. It's funky, but I can do it. I'll sort that out. Little hiccups that come along when you're doing something new. Oh, we're all done. For the most part. I'm not going to worry about that last one. Nope, and you still lose what's left in your baler, it looks like, so. Yeah, a couple bindings are messed up. It's no big thing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Alright, so bale collectors. We were talking about bale collectors. Soil compaction? That's interesting. That looks way too big for our little tiny bales. See, I think this is going to be for big bales. I don't think it's. I don't think these collectors are going to work for our little bales. Well, I've barely played Marquez. This is my first look, man. This is the first chance I've had to check out FS22. That's what I'm doing, trying to get a feel. You guys are schooling me a little bit because I obviously clearly don't quite know what I'm doing yet. I will say the buildings look just a little blocky, but that's just a minor thing. All the commands seem to be pretty close to the same. So we can return that, yeah. There's one that holds 14. Sharko says he used it. Alright, let me look at the bale loaders again. 24. The traditional standard Arcusin that we're used to from FS19. Alright, we'll give that a shot. We'll see how that works on small bales. It's actually smoothed out quite a bit for me, Ricochet. This isn't the one? Did I pick the wrong one? This is the Arcusin that holds 14 bales. That's what you said. Oh, this one. Multi-pack D14. Okay. Oops. I got it. I got it now. Marquez, my favorite equipment will always be Fent. Fent is Harv's brand, man. This one. Tell me I've got the right one this time. This looks like it was made for small bales. So this is going to pick up all my little bales and turn them into big bales. Marquez, this is just a first look, kind of messing around, seeing what's going on. Not serious playtime. In fact, I won't save this game. It's just hard checking things out, man. apparently have a fire department. That could be important in a farming community. Hey, Skip Shifter, how you doing, bud? Okay, I see how you are now. That's pretty slick, I gotta tell you. And there's none of this waiting to collect your next bale either. It just shoots it right up a ramp and stacks it in there. Apparently there is some waiting. I spoke too soon. But you can just drag the bale down the field until it's ready to go in. Okay, one thing I gotta say that I'm very impressed by is that they've put in a lot more small equipment like this little bale stacker and the little baler. Um, Not everybody wants to drive or have a farm that's the biggest, nastiest farm on the planet. You know, a lot of people likes just small farming. So it's good that they're putting in more stuff like this and appealing to more people in that way. In my opinion. Yeah, it makes it real easy to collect. When you get done with this, put header on trailer and see what it does. Oh, yeah, that's a good one too. Because header trailers in 19 are horrible. They're an absolute nightmare. I had heard something about this. Somebody told me it wasn't on header trailers, but it was on regular trailers. Come on, pick it up. Oh, we must be full. I don't know what my commands are. Oh, unload bales here. Okay, there you go. And it's just going to slide that right out. One big fat bale laying in the middle of the field. That is pretty darn cool. This object is way too heavy. Hey, Matthew. Farmer Rary. Guys, welcome to the stream. Doing really well. Ah, Ricochet, you're more than welcome, my friend. More than welcome. I'm looking forward to getting into some FS22 content. On Wednesday, Caveman Sharko and I will be doing a run at this map. And I guess people I guess people want us to just do a complete start from scratch and see what we can do to make this map work for us. I don't know why I necessarily bothered to do that. What's my angle on this trailer? Okay, it should be. I should be unloading from this side, right? It looks that way to me. Well, Farmer Rary, thank you so much for your donation to help families in need at Christmas time. Very, very much appreciated. Okay, so if I lower this header, drop it off. Did you
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
And that is outstanding. Big, big hashtag Farmer Rary, everybody. Thank you so much for the donation, bud. Dan Nickkirk from Boise. I used to live in Boise, man. I worked there for 10 years. That's pretty cool. That header locked right into place automatically on that trailer. That is, need I say, outstanding? Do I dare say outstanding? Now, how well does it come off? Oh, look at that. It just popped right off of there. Oh, so do I just need to connect to the header trailer then, and it gives me a lock option? I'm assuming I can drive. Pipe out, unfold. I was too. I was too, Farmer Rary. Until I got to high school, most of my clothes came from the Salvation Army. That's the God's honest truth. Holy crap, you can actually pull a header down the road and it won't fly off now. Amazing. Alright guys, is there anything else that you want me to check out? Alright James, you take care, bud. Glad of you to drop in with us. Look at my garage one more time. I do have a trailer. That's a nice starting pickup truck. That's much better than the old ones used to be. Got a good sound too. Oh, there's our trailer. Man, they gave us enough tractors to start with, didn't they? Oh, it's not going to let me pull this with my pickup truck. Come on, Farm Sim. Man, that, that pickup truck's got some giddy up and go on it. I guess we'll just have to use the Massey then. Yep, cover's still the same. I swear the acceleration on everything is much, much better now, too. Like, you hit the gas and things just go. Let's go. Let's go, Harv. Oh, animals. Yeah. Yep, you're right. I do need to see if I can't get some kind of animals working here. Hey, Kyle. I'm just messing around with a bunch of different crap and seeing what sticks to the wall. Now, let's see. So, somewhere on here, there's supposed to be a bakery, right? That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. There, that's a little better. Dairy. Cereal factory. I'll bet the cereal factory takes wheat. So let's go. Okay, so you need to be targeting your tractor. Nope. You know what, Mr. Helper? Now you're getting on my last good nerve. Create job. Go to. Okay, here we go. Load and deliver. Deliver. Go to. So we just need him to deliver. We'll send him with this wheat. We'll tell him to loop. So hopefully he'll come right back. Start job. Invalid crop for selected target. So apparently the cereal factory doesn't take wheat. I guess I have to find the bakery after all. Fast food restaurant. Oh, there's the bakery just down the road. Okay. Create job. Now, one thing that I'll say that they should do is only give you destinations that your guy would actually go to, or your helper would actually go to. Okay. Apparently it's a flour mill, maybe. All right, Marquez, take care, man. Have a good one. Oh, there it is. The grain mill. I'll bet that's it. We have to make flour, right? I'm going to go through these. So, cereal factory, Johnson's Market, grain pool east, grape, debris, animal, red marble bowling restaurant. Okay. There, the grain mill. Now he's going to go. No, he's trekking off there. Support your local farmers. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Okay, so you have... We're looking at the positives right now, right? Because frankly, if you have to buy these industries, that's a pretty big negative. That was the biggest bone I had to pick with FS19 was you have to be, what, a biogas executive and own a biogas plant in order to be able to sell silage? So... I go to my wheat, the grain mill. Now, Goldcrest Valley, I'd have to use a train to ship that off to get my best price. The price at the grain mill is increasing. It's actually the worst price. Price fluctuations. August is the worst price to sell, or worst time of year to sell wheat. January is the best time of year. Okay, that's interesting. That's good to know. Well, we get a nice little tour anyway. And we'll go back and check out some animals. I don't think we're going to be able to get a potato harvest today. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do about. You didn't drive over the bridge. You went through the creek. Too narrow? That's interesting. I saw that, David. When you look at it on the map, it says rent train. Okay, so nope. Nope. There we go. So we want construction. Wait a minute. Oh, so you buy farmland through that menu now. That's interesting. This stuff is not cheap either. We're gonna have a hard time making a go of it to get started. I can tell you that right now. Okay. In the FS game, 6 strings, yes, that's absolutely true. There's no difference to them. It's just the name. In the real world, they do have different jobs, but Harv. But yeah, in the game, that's all there is to it. Okay, is there an animal pen that I can even afford? Probably not. Not of cows, anyway. No, I could barely afford the cows, but I wouldn't be able to buy any cows. We got a pig. We got sheep. We got chickens. Oh, wow, it drops it right where you're at, too. Okay, before I do that, I guess I better hop back to my farm. Okay, that's better. Construction. Animals. We can't do cows. We don't have what it takes to do cows. Or horses. But we do have small enough pig pens for pigs. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, what are my commands to rotate? Oh, that's really nice. So much better. Okay, that's a pig pen. I can get a small sheep pen in there too. About like so. Oh man, that's super nice. Yeah, we got enough money to throw some chickens down too. Okay. Now we might have just enough money to buy one of each. Okay, so that's where you'd feed, water, and this is going to be your animal dealer. One. Okay, so you select your pig, then you can tell how many you want. That's pretty nice, actually. Way better than clicking through one at a time. So let's buy a pig. There he is wandering around out there. Let's see about a sheep. Oh, you can buy baby. You can buy babies. There's a baby sheep, 0 months. And it's only $200. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, let's select a baby sheep and see what we get. Buy one of those. It looks pretty adult. But look at the coat on it. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? I mean, it actually looks shaggy. Hey, Tom Ford, how you doing? Yeah, different ages. Yeah, Steven, that's pretty cool. Oh, so... Oh, and you're going to be a lazy pig and just plop down on the ground? That's pretty pig-like. Okay, I think the animals have really dramatically improved, guys. Like, really dramatic. There's some really serious dramatic improvement here. But I really want to know... One thing I want to know... Except for the chickens. You just get chickens. But they're only 5 pounds. So... But it definitely looks a lot more chicken-like. Hey, I play. I have not seen any wildlife yet. Should we get in the truck and go hunt for some wildlife now? Maybe that's what we do. We just go hunting for wildlife. The question is, where would the wildlife be? That corn crop is interesting there. Oh, I like it. I'm digging those sunflowers too. Okay, I got you, Joe. What's near my backfield? There's a deer. Yeah, it'll be just my luck. I won't see. You know what I haven't seen is any birds. The birds are gone. You totally just crashed into me, man. Don't do that. So, you guys have probably had plenty of opportunity to watch a whole bunch of FS22 at this point. My first look, actually, and so far, I'm reasonably impressed. I can't wait to see what our amazing map makers are going to be able to do with this game. Oh, Rory, thank you again, man. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you. Bambi just isn't coming out to play for me. Bambi said, Harv? I don't want to be on...
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
I don't want to be on your silly stream. So we're going to go hide. No deers. If they're not going to be right next to the creek, then where else would they be? They've got to go drink. Oh, there's our railroad track. We have a field behind the house. I didn't realize that. Sorry, farmer, whoever you are, I'm driving through your field. See if we can jump the creek. Oh, there we go. The deer are in town. Oh, look at that. There's a guy just walking down the road. First pedestrian I've seen. Howdy, partner. So kind of back this way, you're saying. This is the part behind the house. Oh, we got to check this out. Oh, some of the signs are static now. That's exactly what I was thinking, Kyle. Uh-oh, we can't just plow down signs anymore, guys. Some of them are going to see... some of them are just going to stop us. All right, we'll drive down to the shop. Last hunt for a deer. I needed to be in my stealth tractor. I mean, this is the forest area near the shop. No such luck. That's okay. When I finally see one, I'll actually be able to say, guys, guess what? I finally saw a deer. Hey, Pete Ramsey. Welcome to Harv's World. Glad to have you as a new subscriber. Thank you very much, man. Well, no such luck today. So, guys, what do you think of FS22 so far? You guys have had a lot more chance to look at it than I have. This is my first impression. Honestly, I'm kind of digging it. I'm not overly overjoyed to find out you have to buy all of the factories. Although, you know, to be fair, I guess, if you're playing with Global Company and the many factories on FS19, you always had to buy them too. So it's not surprising. I still don't want to be a biogas executive to have to use this plant, though. That's just me being picky. The biogas plant looks a lot better, don't you think? It looks much more natural now. Oh yeah, look at those big bunkers. Very nice indeed. What are you talking about, Sharko? I can't understand you. You speak in fragments. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. Tell me what's too loud, Charco, and I'll turn it down. Is it like the engine? Oh, there was one last thing. I'm going to have to fly back over to the actually, no, I don't. I can do this. I want it. This is something that I want to see. This is a really big deal for me, so I want to see how this works before I wrap anything up here. Decorations. I guess it doesn't matter which fence. Just give me a fence. That'll work. So you plop a fence post there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is so incredibly brilliant. That is the greatest thing since sliced bread for Farming Simulator. I know it probably seems like a minor little detail to a lot of you guys, but if you've placed as many fiddly fences as I have, that is absolutely spectacular. Wow. Just wow. That stretch of fence right there in FS19 would have taken me about 10 minutes. No exaggeration. Oh, give me some uneven land, because I want to see what a fence does on uneven land. There's probably not going to be any right now. Oh, wait a minute. There's a deer right there in my field while I'm doing fences. Look at that. Okay, we did get a deer. Here's some uneven land. It doesn't like the fact that I'm trying to put it over a river, though. Bummer. I wonder what happens if I do this. Oh, see, he does run away. And he managed to jump over the fence, too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Bandit. I should do, let me just do that. Although you can kind of see the way that they did the fence here on this. There's some uneven land right there. We could just do it right there. Do that real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, the fact that it adjusts itself like that, that is a brilliant feature too. It just climbs up a hill and then right back down again. That's right, Dad Nick Irk. I was trying to capture that deer. Well, guys, I don't know about you, but my first look at FS19 or FS22, I'm going to say FS19 all the time because I've been saying it for a year and a half, but FS22, I think it's pretty spectacular. I'm excited to get started on a real map here. Oh, my helper, my helper came back. He did sell the wheat off though. He came back. He was trying to get back to where I started him from, and I'd put down the sheep pen. Anyway, I think this is oh, we'll be checking out grape planting. All of that stuff. Outstanding, James. Mr. Collins, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you mentioned before, so glad to have you with us. And yeah, Kyle, we did a header trailer test earlier. They are brilliant. The when I set the header down on the trailer, it actually slid until it locked into place. And I drove around in circles and couldn't get it to fall off. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There's an underneath. All right. We'll check the underneath of the barn. This last thing. Oh, there it is. There's a cellar. This be our wine cellar. Can I actually get down there? Yes, I can. Oh, very nice. Well, look at that. We've got a model of the town right here. Apparently somebody's building a model railroad down here in the basement. Is this one of our Easter eggs? Did we just find our first one? Oh, you actually can utilize this too. Okay, that's nice. That's very nice, actually. Okay, impressive. That's right, Bruce. FS22, let's go. Are you sure I put that on from the wrong side? No, it's on the right side. It matches the angle of the header. That's how I've always judged it. No, it's on right. I swear it is. I gotta go too, guys. Oh well, good, James. Good. I apologize. So many people reach out to me now. It's hard to keep track of everybody, and I'm sure I remember responding to you. I just don't remember what it was. But anyway, guys, FS22 looking fantastic. Oh, just to humor. I do like the fact that it pops right off there. Let's see if I can even get turned around to do this now. I've got it in a bad spot. That looks so incredibly backwards to me. Yep, that's backwards, David. Oh, but it automatically flips it around. Okay. That's all you had to say. Hey, good night, Jeanette. Glad you did too. Me too, James. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to do as much as I can, as quick as I can. I don't have as much free time these days as I used to, but I'm going to do what I can, brother. Harv ain't going away anytime soon. All right, David, you got me. You got me. I should have known something like that was going to happen. But I guess that goes to show you what they've done to make sure that these things are working the way they're intended at this point. Oh, good times, good times. Absolutely good times. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little tour of FS19. It's fun, very fun. I'm excited to play for real. Nice new features. I know a couple of you didn't care for the menus. I really enjoy them. I think they've done a brilliant job. They did listen to the fans quite a bit and have made some real improvements over FS19. Definitely looking forward to it. Catch us on Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Sharko, Caveman. We're going to be right back on this map, and we're going to be doing start from scratch. We're going to own nothing. We're going to have $500,000 in our pockets, and we're going to see if we can't make a go out of Elm Creek by request from you guys. We said, which map do you want to see? And everybody said, we want to see Elm Creek, because that's the one everybody's been hyped about since the beginning, since they first announced this thing. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming along for the ride. We'll see you on Wednesday. Until then, You all take care.